In Game 6, we have the Angels versus the Rays. And hitting-wise, I have the Rays with the 116 to 102 advantage. And that's based on the projected lineups for each team. And on the mound for the Angels is Jose Suarez, who I have projected for a 3.68 ERA. And he has a 4.12 on the season. I have him going about 4.4 innings pitched in the game and giving up just under 2 runs. And when you look at his splits throughout the season, he's been much better the last 30 days compared to the whole season. He has a .84 whip last 30 days. He's given up no homers, and he only has a 6% base on ball rate and a 2.2 FIP. So he's in really good current form, and he actually pitches better on the road compared to home. So that's another plus for him. Whip's about the same, but he gives up less homers. And in terms of his pitches, his best pitch is actually his slider, which Tampa Bay's not really that great against sliders. But his worst pitch is his fastball, and the Rays are middle of the pack against that pitch. So one thing I could see the Rays kind of taking advantage of is against curveballs that Jose throws. I mean, he throws it about 17% of the time, but they rank 8th in the majors against curveballs. So that could be a pitch they hit really well. So yeah, I think Jose has a pretty decent start collectively, as long as he doesn't try to throw too many curveballs. I feel in the start he should be good. And when you look at the Rays, they have Corey Kluber on the mound, who I projected at a 5.3 ERA, and on the season he has a 4.33. I have him going about 5.5 innings pitched on average and giving up just over 3 runs in his start. And when you look at his splits, he's not been as good the last 30 days. He has a higher whip, 1.36 compared to a 1.17 on the season. 2% base on ball, which is really, really good. 58% left on base though, which you would figure it would improve as the season goes on, but yeah, that's pretty low as of right now. And when you look at his pitches he throws, he goes to the cutter 33% of the time, and that's his second best pitch. The cutter and his changeup are his 2 go-tos, and the Angels hit cutters. They're actually number 1 in the majors versus cutters, so that's something to, look out for right there. Not sure how much Corey Kluber will try to adjust, maybe throw some more curveballs and sinkers. Changeups, as I said, they hit as well, the Angels, but kind of mixing the off speed, I feel, a little bit more in a start like this, though his sinker gets hit 47% of the time. So overall, I just see, the Angels should hit Corey Kluber pretty well. I think he's going to stick with the cutter here and just give up runs. So I really do like the Angels in this spot. Now, when it comes to relief pitching, the Angels have the slight advantage. I have them ranked 10th to 15th on the season. But the Rays are pretty solid when it comes to setups and closers, so I have them projected at 2.5 or 2.05 ERA, where I have the Angels at a 3.76. So when you put that all together, the Angels, they're not as good collectively in terms of the projected for hitting, but I do see Jose Suarez having a better outing against Corey Kluber. Relatively, I think he does better. So when you take that into consideration, and then the Angels' solid relief, if the Angels were to give up the game, maybe it is the last 2 innings of the game, but I still like the value. So currently they're plus 150, and I have them at plus 119. So that's a 14% value bet right there. And on the run line, the Angels I have it, they're plus 1.5, I have them at minus 188, and the line's actually minus 143, so that's 11% value. And on the over-under, I mean, the line's 7, I have 7.56. There's not really too much value there. So my official bets are going to be the Angels money line and the Angels run line plus 1.5.